So when you're staying anywhere in the tropics, there's one thing you have to worry about. It comes out when you least expect it. This thing just crawled out from under the sink. Big ass spiders like this one. So we're leaving Corong Corong El Nido today. We're headed to Cebu. I think it's about an hour and a half flight. I'm pretty bummed to be leaving this area, El Nido, but had a great time here. I feel like we saw a lot. We experienced a lot of the outer islands. Went on 2 boat tours, plenty of beaches. I'd like to come back soon, hopefully before it's too developed, but hopefully the place keeps its charm for a little bit longer and doesn't become a mega tourist attraction. But that's just wishful thinking. It's very beautiful here. I love the rustic atmosphere and hopefully it stays that way. Apparently chainsaws are not allowed. So we're leaving El Nido now for Cebu on Air Swift. And one thing to keep in mind when you're traveling with Air Swift is there's only a 15 kilo bag limit. So mine's 20 kilos and they charge you 200 pesos for every extra kilo. So I had to pay about, so mine's like 20. Mine was 20 kilos. So I had to pay about 1,000 pesos, which is like 20 bucks extra. Kind of sucks, but they make up for it by giving you free tang and some pretty good little snacks.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Daddy.
It's always fun getting called out for your birthday in the middle of a crowded airport terminal.
All passengers bound for Cebu, please proceed at the gate for boarding time.
That's
For all
us.
passengers bound for Cebu, please proceed now at the gate for boarding time.
Time to go to Cebu. Touchdown, Cebu. So we made it to Cebu. We're just gonna head into the city, get some food before a 3-hour bus ride to Moalboal. Our cab driver is a little lost. Now he's going across the street.
What's that?
At least he's trying though. So our cab driver got a little lost going to the original place we wanted to eat. So we had to settle with a burger place. Hey, it's actually pretty good. Oh my god, it's so hot. I'm gonna get some water. Marissa thought she saw a scorpion, but it was really an ant. So it's 7 in the morning and we're in Moalboal. We got in late last night by taxi. We didn't really get to see much of the city or the place that we're staying when we got in because it was all dark. But we took a taxi in for 2,500 pesos, which is about $55. We opted not to take the bus from Cebu City. The taxi ride took about 3 hours. The bus ride probably would have taken about 5 hours. So Probably would have costed a fraction of the cost, but we didn't feel like doing it because it was late at night and we wanted to get to Moalboal. So yeah, it was kind of a bumpy ride, but we made it, and it looks pretty nice here actually. Apparently it has a pretty big pool area and a water slide. I didn't see any of this when I came in at night, but it's a pretty big little resort here. Today's sort of a travel day. We're headed down south to an area called Badian, which is south of here, around noon. It's closer to Kawasan Falls. We're staying in a little beach area that we found on Airbnb. It's called Lambug Beach stay. It's supposed to be pretty secluded. We want to try and go to Kawasan Falls early in the morning to try and beat the crowds, and then be on our way to Oslo.
Does that include breakfast?
Can we book a place for the night of the 1st? So we have all our accommodations figured out for the rest of the trip. We're going to Oslo after this to see the whale sharks, and then we're going to Sikihor, and then we're going to go to Apo Island and go diving after that. So we're now headed back to the room. We're going to chill a little bit before we have to leave. Marissa's complaining about my mess over here. There's organization to the chaos over here.
Look at mine.
Marissa, Chris. Marissa, Chris. I think she's a little bit more organized than me. So we're about to leave the Marcosa Inn here in Moalboal, and we're headed to Badian, which is about 30 minutes south of here, 20 kilometers, but not without one more San Miguel.
You want to see my picture?
It's a staple here in the Philippines. We're now leaving the comforts of Marcosa's cottage and headed to Badian. It's about a 40-minute journey to Badian from here. Where we are, but we're somewhere around Badian, Lambug Beach. Okay, I trust you. We're here in Lambug Beach outside of Badian. There's not really much going on, but there is a great karaoke bar, which looks very tempting later tonight. Marissa's gonna sing us a song. I'm thinking she's gonna do Titanic.
Yes.
By Celine Dion. That's one of her favorite jams, so.